Hello and welcome to episode 65 of my playthrough of Your Turn to Die. In the last episode, well, we kind of cornered Midori. Now we're going to try to corner him more so he doesn't think properly. Why was that coffin blue? There's no way Kaiji's inside. Jin being inside is even more unthinkable. No way Kaiji's inside. Why are you able to say that? We saw the communication system being activated. Shouldn't it be most natural for you to think that Kaiji's inside? Foolish. It must have been a deception. Kaiji escaped from the coffin. The control system worked and opened up the coffins. And the victim video is playing was proof of that, yes? These dying moments of the six dummies. Did the coffin control system really work? Naturally. I'll explain it to you, so listen up. What? You gave me a warning. Victim videos? That's not true. That's not what I meant to say, Sarah. Diamonds of the six dummies? That's wrong, Midori. Hinako's videos showed up on the death of the real Hinako, someone separate from the dummies Hinako. Be quiet, what do those details matter now? What's important is the coffin control system functioned properly, because the victim videos were set to play as a reward for activating it. What's about that reward? At any rate, the real question is Kaiji's actions afterwards. He must have learned how the banquet worked somehow. I bet he heard it from Maple, or maybe Shin, that traitor. The Shin-IA was only in the control room on floor 5. There's no way Kaiji could have talked to him when he was stuck on floor 4. But then he heard it from Maple, that settles it. Having learned about the banquet, Kaiji began on a scheme to ensnare me. Sure, he put something else in the coffin. He could just use my doll in place of a corpse. The coffins identify contents by the type of color, I'm told. The contents identify the type of color? That's the first time I'm hearing this. Right, because it's the first time telling you. After all, both humans and dolls would both be reduced to cinders by the cremation system, right? So only things that withstand the heat would remain in the coffin. Namely, the color. What? And Kaiji must have thought like so. Eyes are getting darker. Kaiji figured he'd make use of a certain collar. My collar, which was in the control room. Not even realizing that's what I wanted him to do. You wanted? What do you mean? I had it purposely prepared for a gimmick for the banquet, knowing someone would use it for deception. No, I'm sure you thought of any other way. That means tell me what that is. What? Okay. It's impossible. Your color would show the same thing as the dummies. Red. Oh, I see. But what actually came up was blue. How do you explain that contradiction? Why, you're being so annoying right now. I don't know why. I don't know, so I'm thinking about it. And you're getting in the way. Midori. So maybe he swapped that color with another one of the colors, because somehow, I don't know how they would get rid of the colors though, or be able to swap them. I don't know. It's the only answer that makes sense. What? It's simple. Your reasoning has all been way off the mark. I did it. I refuted them all. Not super effectively, but we did it. From the beginning, Midori has been thinking that coffin didn't contain Kaiji, but rather his color from the control room. So he was convinced it would be red. You're saying it's all wrong? Then who's in there? Is it Kaiji? It definitely can't be Jin. Jin, that above all would be impossible. Yes, I'm certain. You have no allies to support you when you're faced with a dilemma. Because you killed them all yourself, Midori. You choose. Decide your fate, Midori. Alright, I'll choose. Meister, the coffin I'm picking is... I see, this one. Meister selected the coffin. Now, will it be the right one? Because, sir, I'm scared. What's your thing, Meow? Huh? I hate you, Wolf. Jin. What? Jin? Sheesh. What about Mr. Policeman, Meow? Huh? The blue coffin isn't mine. That's Mr. Policeman's coffin, right? Was he inside now? Kaiji's in there? I see. If you didn't use Midori's collar, I can only imagine he's inside. But, didn't he escape? Don't tell me. He escaped and went back in? While I was passed out. Silent the whole time? So as to deceive Midori? Back to this starting thing. They really like to bring you back to this. You did good, Sarah. Kaiji? Long time no see, everybody. Kaiji. Hang on a second. Why are you just here? Sorry about that. Took some time getting here. Sorry. I'm not in his voice right now. Sorry about that. Took some time getting here. There you go. Are you the real deal? Might be a ghost. Want to check? Kaiji. Yep, I'm real. It's a long story, but basically Ranmaru locked me in the charging room. Why, Wolf? You should have told us sooner, Meow. Sorry. I worried you, huh? You did good too, Jin. Yeah. I've been listening to the things unfold over the transceiver. That's where it comes in. I was wondering when that'd come in. So, then I guess we don't have to explain, huh? Yep, I'll leave it to you. Do what you need to do, sir. Defeat Midori. A rule violation. I finally realized just now. You used it. Mishima's collar. Mishima's head, which Miley failed to collect. His collar was still on his severed head. We still haven't found that collar. So you're the one who had a Kaiji, and you put it in that coffin. And that's foul play. Using a missing collar from another floor isn't a valid part of the game. It's against the rules. Mishima's collar is a rule violation. Clear foul play. We settled this game. Give up and die already. No, Midori's right. Yeah? Mishima's collar is an illegal item that was never meant to be used. To dodge execution of it. Now that's unfair. Rule breakers will be executed. But then, the rule breaker put the collar in the coffin. That'll be Kaiji. What nonsense is that? This can't be, surely. Even after he survived and we reunited, he would be executed for breaking the rules? We remain undaunted. So you were prepared for this. How disappointing, even though there's a way you could be saved. I'm not interested in a finished game, you see. Once I win, I cease to care about who plays dirty. Don't listen to him, Sarah. I promise you, if I win, I won't expose your transgression and won't punish you. Choose Jin, Sarah. Don't listen to a word he says. I'm saying that if you pick Jin, I'll let Kaiji go, Sarah. This is the last choice. Really, truly the last. Are we gonna even use a hint? Or are we just gonna go? Okay, we're just going into it? Okay. Hi Kaiji. Hi Jin. Oh, it didn't let me choose it. Wait. Bye Kaiji. Once I push it, it'll all end. I'll save Jin, defeat Midori, and Kaiji will. Well, I'm just scared. If I do the other thing, won't he just like have a chance of just getting commit for the transition anyways? Like, it doesn't matter. It's alright, Sarah. Kaiji. My hands tremble, but with my last bit of my strength, I selected the coffin. Like, that's the only safe way to ensure that the most people survive. Because also we would let Midori get out, you know? Oh my, will it be the right one? Don't mess with me, Sarah. I gave you a compromise and yet you should have given this up. To think death would be so terrifying. Bye-bye. Very efficient. It's over. Well then, you hit Midori. With this, the challenging team wins. However, it seems you'll need to pay the price. Kaiji. He can't die like this. I need to. Rule violations will be punished. If you resist, we'll take you all out. Got it. I still won't move aside. I won't let you kill any more of my allies. Oh. Ain't no need, Sarah. What are you talking about? I'll tell you everything. Was Kitara the one who placed it? Huh? Sorry for fooling you this whole time. This is what I really am. What do you mean? I don't get what's going on at all. I ain't the real Kitara. I'm a doll, so fall unprepared. A doll? Kaiji, you look bewildered yourself. Honestly, yeah. Because I just did what he expected I'd do. I put Midori's collar in the coffin. Right. After we put the collar in, we split up to act separately. Kaiji went to floor 5, and we went to the cemetery. So he put his real body in there? Kaiji, why did you go back there? Here. The truth is, I was at my limit. My stab wound was even deeper than I thought. You can't, Kyutaro. Get up. We're going to meet Sarah and the others, right? If you stay here, won't you get burnt to death? I'm sorry. Seems it's too late for me. Is that what Sakamoto told you? I don't want this. It's because of me. Don't cry. There's no time. What you need to do is... I can't do it alone. Without you, Kitara. Yeah, won't be alone. I got a doll, so follow me, help you. If you can just get the ID card, use the AI receiver with my doll. But then, what about you? Are you planning to die here without anyone even knowing? It'll be the ultimate camouflage. That's ridiculous, please. Now get going, Mai. It can't be. Then inside coffin number 5 was the real Kyutaro? Yeah. No. Jin, you got out? Masakurala, so he's already... I'm sorry. I'm guessing he was burned in the coffin then. Yikes. Oh. Hi Kaiji, I never planned on killing you at all. Yeah, this is all part of my plan, of course. gonna get home together. Don't cry now. Jin, you're a big boy, right? Sarah, your allies. You gotta protect him, right? But, Master Aquila, he was all alone. We couldn't even talk. I couldn't tell him anything. No, he knew. It may just be a copy, but even now, I feel like I'd be willing to die. What are you saying? You can't. My good fortune. It was my heart being weak. To tell the truth, I've wavered lots of times. Even though I thought about abandoning everybody. Even so I couldn't. It wasn't kindness or anything, I just yielded. That part of me wanted to survive even if it meant killing someone else. I'm happy that I could come to your aid. Mr. Kralak, what's wrong? Mr. Kralak, Mr. Kitaro. Thanks, Jin. Mr. Kitaro, Mr. Kitaro. And it's over. All the dolls have run out of battery. Next will be your final game. The winner will be decided. No, it won't. We'll escape. We won't do as you expect us to. Well now, I look forward to that. Shinibushi. What now? Keiji Shinoji. Shin Tsukumi. What? And Sarah Chido. The four of you will have a final match. Until then, give some careful thought to the ways you might outwit each other. Final chapter, part 1. End. To be continued in the final chapter, part 2. Oh boy. That was a lot. This is as far as the story currently goes. Save your progress. Yeah, here's the first time we saw the Meister. Thank you for playing this far. There you go. Chapter 4 of the manga's out. That's cool. Alright, well that was a thing. Alright, what do I even have to say about that chapter? So many people died. That was a very murderous, rampant chapter. The chance that he wasn't chosen till last Midori, like, I want to calculate the odds on that. That has to be like less than a 30% chance of happening in that order, like in that order where no one else survives other than Jin. I guess theoretically you could look at it as a 1 in 9 chance, but I don't know if that's entirely true. But anyways, we got very unlucky in that scenario. That's all I'm saying, but it's scripted unluckiness, so you know. Anyways, I had a lot of fun with that. That was very interesting. We only have 4 people alive, including ourselves, so that's kind of great. I like that, you know. It very well may actually end up just being Sarah to win, just like how the expected values had it. We'll see. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like if you did. And if you really enjoyed, well, there's a button for that. I'm realizing this is going to be quite a short episode. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys around until the next Your Turn to Die chapter comes out. See you then.